So it went through the car basically and dented the car so bad that it kicked me in the foot.
And you're up in the mountains?
We're in the mountains.
What happened to the car?
I drove it down on 3 wheels.
What the fuck?
So the tire's gone.
That would be such a sight to see.
The tire's gone. The wheel's gone. It's gone. It's shattered. It's exploded into a billion pieces. It's gone, dude.
Get ready and buckle up, bozo. You're about to step into a virtual realm where nobody cares what you think. This is the You're Not My Dad podcast.
Childhood neighborhood.
Child neighborhood?
Yeah, my child neighborhood.
Yeah.
And it's in San Pedro, California. And it looks exactly the same.
Nothing's changed?
Not really.
Really?
There's an Italian meat and fish cheese market. And there's Italian dudes, like barely dressed in anything, whopping balls up against it's like an Italian game. They like stand there and they like throw balls at a wall and smack it with this. It's like just their hands in a ball. And they're out there.
Handball?
Is that what it is?
Yeah, it's handball.
Sure. That's what they're doing.
Okay.
They're playing handball. I remember that when I was a kid.
Yeah, that's classic.
And they were out there. Probably not the same guys because those ones are probably dead, but these ones took over.
Those are their kids.
Yeah, but they were pretty old. So, I mean.
Could be.
I
mean, if they're old when you're a kid, their kids would be older.
Exactly. That's how the world works.
Yeah, it is. That's how time works, turns out.
Turns out, dude.
Weird.
Turns out, like, we're getting into such a weird fashion and music culture lately. Like, it's bringing back 2001 vibes.
Yeah, late 90s for sure.
And it's like hard to accept that because I never, even during that time, I was like, nope, not for
me. What the fuck was that even all about? I mean, it was just late 90s, early 2000s shit. Yeah,
girls were wearing
chokers for sure.
Yeah, but like the pants were tiny, low waist with high like belly showing shirts.
No way.
Christina Aguilera.
So the low rise.
Yeah, low rise.
Those are coming back.
Yeah,
I haven't seen this yet.
Oh yeah,
because all I've seen is just like the weird mom tube jeans that all the girls wear.
That's getting over.
Oh, okay.
Luckily,
I'm kind of against
Jesus.
I'm kind of okay with that, dude.
What? You're okay?
Just the shitty tube jeans.
Yeah, tube jeans
for
suck.
women.
It's fucking
like,
stupid.
What the fuck is this?
You look like a walking scarecrow.
It really does look like exactly right. It looks like a fucking scarecrow.
There's scarecrows in the fields that look better than you.
Yeah, I don't understand it.
Yeah.
I don't get it. Where did this come from? How did anybody talk them into
this? Ugly people just took over and they're like,
you're right. Yeah.
They're like, you can't
This
look
is
pretty.
true, by the way.
It probably is.
Ugly people did kind of take over.
Ugly people have taken over.
The gays got co-opted by ugly people. Because the gays normally wouldn't allow that shit, dude.
No, they wouldn't.
Like, fuck that.
Yeah.
Like, they're very clear about all of that stuff.
Are they?
Yeah. Oh, no, you're not a model. Oh, no. We'll get a hot one. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I could see that.
Hottest shit ever. Like that's how that goes.
Single people too, though. Or I mean, straight people. I mean.
What?
Well, straight. No, you don't think so?
Fashion isn't run by straight people, dude. What are you talking about?
I wonder how many what's the fashion world of straight and
straight as that stopped in like the 50s, man.
Right. Okay.
From then on, it was just mostly gay dudes that are running all the fashion.
Yeah.
I think that's non-controversial to say either.
But then are you saying that gay dudes created tube jeans?
Probably, yes, somehow. I don't know what. But not for women.
Like fat
I
balding
think it was for
ones?
men. They're just guy jeans.
So then who, but the theory that we're trying to unravel here is who created tube jeans for
some
chicks?
Deeply unfucking happy woman. Who hates herself and it's like I want everybody.
They probably hate theyself.
I want everybody to look.
They hate
unfuckable.
themselves. They hate themselves. They self.
Yeah.
They probably have.
I want everybody in the same boat.
They probably have cats, and even their cats are fat.
They don't have cats, dude. They have nothing.
If they have cats, they're fat.
They have nothing.
Nothing.
They have nothing.
What do you think they work at?
Themselves. There's I don't know. At a box factory.
Box and Uline.
The cardboard box Uline factory. That's where they got the cutout for their jeans.
Yeah, and they're like, these would be great because then I can make everyone else feel ugly.
Yeah, they're horrible. It looks like you created a pair of jeans in Minecraft.
It is pretty unraveling. Like when you look at like a semi cute person and up, you're like,
in those jeans, it's like,
oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
When you see them, you're like, that's unfortunate.
Well, I mean, it just looks weird.
Well, you look you look like a Jinko clown, like Jinko jeans.
It's very looks performative to me.
Oh, does it?
Like I'm wearing this.
Yeah. And
like
to
instead
make
of them-
themselves feel better, it's like kind of like raggly
And
at
they're
the
kind
bottom.
of fucked up at the bottom.
Yeah, just the
Dude,
bottoms.
miss me with that shit.
And it's scarecrow jeans.
Yeah, exactly.
It's fucking
You're
scarecrow.
correct.
You're
It's scarecrow.
you're a
jeans.
fucking
I
scarecrow.
don't understand.
Yeah. If I only
I'm
had
trying
a brain.
to think when this was the thing. Early 90s, but early 90s they didn't have the open bottoms. They were like kind of more normal.
They're Jinkos. You just cover your whole foot.
Yeah, Jingos, that's a different thing though.
I know, but like,
We're talking about two different things.
Yeah,
like
okay.
girls' jeans in the early 90s.
well, let's just shake hands and say
They weren't like super baggy like
let's
that.
say
though.
let's just get rid of tube jeans.
get rid of the tube
Get
jeans.
rid of tube jeans.
tube jeans. Yes.
Fuck tube
Fucking
jeans.
bullshit. dude.
Yeah, even for guys, dude, they look like the skaters these days. You ever see a skateboard culture?
It's
these
very
kids?
early 90s. Like
Yeah, but
Mike
you see these
Gonzalez.
kids like they have their hair does this, like they do this thing.
Yes.
Their hair's like this. They got one little thing in their ear. They got a big shirt on, and they have tube fucking pants. And they look
Yeah.
like a shitty painter's son.
It's 19. Yeah. It's
like
19,
a painter, not like a nice painter, like a painter that paints houses.
It's 1990s streetwear.
Yeah, like
Early 90s streetwear.
Yeah.
Like all the old skate movies you used to watch from the early 90s.
right.
Like Mike Gonzalez. That's what everybody dressed like. Because that was what the shit was. It was just all about streetwear. Late 80s, early 90s. 90s. Like dirty, grungy, inner city streetwear.
Yeah, but now it's
And it's
just
back.
but it's bigger. Like the pants are bigger. Like I've seen some kids. Like
I don't know, dude.
They're a little bit bigger.
I remember some of those old 90s skate where
I just remember
those pants were huge.
I just remember going to the skate park and seeing everybody in tube pants. Like every person's in tube pants.
You went recently?
No,
They're
I
all
mean
in
just
tube
like
pants?
just when I was growing up.
Oh yeah.
You don't
Dude,
the tube pants people were the rollerbladers.
yes, for sure.
You know, the
By the
skaters
way-
were just like, yeah, what?
That one guy on Instagram, that is the one, like the ultimate.
Oh, the tube
90s
pant
look,
guy,
the two pants
Yeah,
guy,
no,
the
he's
Jinko guy.
Yeah. He's killer.
He's got like a Super
A
Nintendo
Walkman. Yeah.
in one of the pockets,
And he rips.
and he has actually pretty good on rollerblades.
Yeah, he's actually like good. That's what makes it cool.
Yeah.
Like this guy
Dude.
actually dedicates time to like be.
I remember
It's like Erdolf or something. It's like Erdolf 666 or something weird.
Air Dolph. That's perfect.
I think it is. It's something like that.
He does
I
kind of
follow
look
him.
like Dolph Lundgren, right? That's the guy.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
I don't know. Welcome
He was
everybody.
like a bad guy in one of the
Welcome,
90s.
Pause. Welcome everybody to episode 18.
Oh God.
18 episodes, man. We're we started this podcast in August,
Again.
or did they come out in September? We started recording in August. They probably came out in August.
Yeah.
And
Sure.
we're this many months into it, and the years.
Wow, we're still here.
We're still here.
We're still going.
Whoa.
Wow.
We're dedicated white males.
Thank you.
We're not gay.
in any way.
But yeah, episode 18 and eat shit. I think I'm trying to like
Shit.
guess. I'm trying to guess where these episodes land because I'm not sure if this is the last one before the year's over or not. There might be
I
one
want
more.
to say there's one more because it's the 11th right now, right?
Right. So there's one more after this.
One more.
There's one more after this.
Yep.
And then we take a break.
Yeah,
We need a break because we don't get paid for this shit.
that's right.
Where you can kick in is do not subscribe, do not leave any reviews, do
No
not
stars.
like us,
Get
do
'em
not
out.
boost us, do not give us money.
Get out of here with our
Never
stars.
tap on any profile link, and
If one of us emails, you don't trust it.
yeah, we scam. We'll scam the
don't-
shit out of you.
Yes, it's
Yeah.
all scams.
We'll
here.
find out where all your money
scams.
is, and we'll piddle diddle on it. So watch yourself.
I'm gonna report you to something. I don't know what.
We'll find out.
User information will
we
report
kind
you
of go as we
to
go.
an entity unknown.
Hey, you want to know something really funny, by the way?
What's that?
Okay, so when I had the tech startup with Eric, the Wedding Nook thing,
Yeah.
back then it was like just on the cusp of like scraping the internet for like sources and contacts.
I remember this,
and those
yes.
things weren't built out really, so we kind of did it on a human
It's a
level.
super secret squirrel
yeah,
project. Yes.
yeah, but like in the
People
space
hadn't blown it up yet.
in the space that we were in,
Yes.
there's ways to like get emails off of certain websites, and so
Uh-huh.
I was humanly doing it like in a non-illegal way, but people were doing it in a legal way. We figured out how they were
a
doing it.
legal way.
Yeah, there's illegal ways to do it.
Okay, so what does that entail?
Oh wait.
Okay.
Eric has one of the best ideas ever created on earth. And I love. I went when he did this and he told me, nothing made me happier for that while.
Okay.
And he's like, guess what I did? I was like, what? He's like, you know how we find emails through certain ways on other websites so we can advertise those emails and blah, blah,
Yes.
blah. I'm like, yes. He's like, we do it the correct way. I'm like, yes. He's like, however, I was like, yeah, there's ways to not do it.
I've created
ethically.
another entity.
Yeah. So he embedded it in the code, a folder of all these emails that he pulled from the do not call registry list, like a super anti, like filtered emails. And somehow put some, like, I don't know how you code it, the cloaked it or whatever, but so like if someone went to like put a bot on our website to scrape, it would pull these emails into the
it
database.
rips all of the do not call ones.
Yeah, Eric he went after like a government official ones, and like he put some highly no emails in there.
Yes.
And so if it went into a batch of emails, say like someone went to our site and pulled 5,000 emails,
these
would be mixed into the batch. And so if you went to go email them, you get like the FCC or whatever's the like
you may or may not get a
fine,
a call.
yeah.
And
I was like, that is genius.
Amazing.
Yeah. So don't fuck with us.
Don't fuck around.
Maybe we'll do it when we have a website.
Let's see.
We'll build a website at some point.
Yeah.
Hey, really quick.
Yes.
I saw something.
Wow, you saw something
yesterday when I was driving.
How intriguing.
Well, I saw a Subaru, but you're gonna guess.
Upside down?
No. I've never seen this before.
So close.
Never seen this before. And I was on the freeway and it was going slow. I was like, immediately I was like, Subaru, just because you can also know the lights a little bit.
Yeah, okay.
And it was driving so slow.
Never seen this before. Okay.
I've never seen someone do this. And I couldn't take a photo because it was raining.
I'm very
so
interested
hard.
now.
It was raining so hard. I tried to get my phone out, and it was way too much. It was darkish. I couldn't get the photo, but I was like, I just savored it in my head. I was like, I'm going to remember this for a long time. The Subaru was clearly leaving one of the ski resorts because ski resorts are now open, and it was one person in there, and they had a snowboard on top. Mm-hmm. The snow ski racks were mounted the
sideways, right?
Yeah, it was mounted sideways. The board was like this way on where the cars.
Oh my god!
It was this way. I was like looking at it for a while. I was like, nuh-uh.
Fucking kook alert, dude.
Kook, dude. It's full kook. So like
Damn.
Totally sideways board. I tried to get photos of it, but I was like, of course a Subaru driver would do that. Yeah. And I got some details. Guess what kind of bindings?
Flow.
Yep.
Knew it.
Fucking flows.
Of course.
Worst thing.
What if
Subaru drivers like flow bindings?
I wonder if they're somehow entwined.
They're probably I bet
business.
The Subaru owns.
It was a Subaru like engineer.
Yeah. For those of you who don't know, if you flow bindings are like probably one of the worst things you could ever.
Also
own.
Dangerous. Not
So
only
dangerous.
bad, but dangerous.
Yeah. The whole idea with flow bindings,
What
if you don't know,
was that? Do you remember that?
What?
Just came out of the fucking bindings, dude.
Yeah, you just come out.
Who was that? Who wrote
Scotty
for him?
Lago.
It was Scotty Lago.
Yeah,
just
he
got
popped out of him.
ejected.
I've seen that happen to him in Mammoth. I'm like, why the fuck are you riding?
And we're not talking about ejection on landing. We're talking about ejection on leaving the ground.
Yeah, in the air.
Hit the jump and the bindings just go.
Yeah.
We'll catch
So
you
for those who
later.
don't know,
We'll see at the bottom.
Those who don't know, traditional bindings, which you should always buy. Don't buy any of the weird shit.
Yeah, don't give me no shit about how much time I save strapping in.
It's a toe.
Shut
strap.
up.
It's a toe strap and like a heel strap. Pretty easy.
Yeah.
There's a lot of idiots out there that
Self-explanatory.
try to do stuff. Flo was an idiot, and they're like, let's make the whole back open.
They basically took the
So you can
80s,
slip your foot in and,
80s
like-
ski boot idea.
Yeah.
Rear entry ski boot.
Exactly. And they're still running with it. It's like they're too vain to like say they
They're,
fucked
you're
up.
already in the company, dude.
You're
Like
too-
you can't.
you're too
What do you
far
do?
into it. They probably kill
You
anybody
just try
who
to
leaves.
shill your shit, dude. That's all it is, dude. I get it.
Flo, you
Nothing
fucked
against
up.
anybody who's there and trying to fucking make a dollar. Go for it, boy.
Yeah.
Like fucking
Sell
get
to,
it.
Sell to the Subarus.
But yeah, sell to the fucking idiots out
Yeah,
there.
the Subaru drivers.
Go
Do a
for it.
Subaru
Actually,
collab.
please. They need to do a collaboration.
They should.
And also, you need to make your binding shittier so we can get rid of two problems at once. That'd be great. Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
So they just randomly just
Pop out.
pop out.
Yeah, but
Goodbye.
They probably wouldn't pop out for them because they're such cautious individuals.
Yeah, but the
You know, they're
problem
so
with them being
slow.
cautious is they're dangerously cautious.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the problem with Subarus.
I think, don't quote me on this, but I believe, I want to say it's like 75% of all accidents are caused by slower drivers.
Subarus?
No, slower drivers. So then like Then you can go, okay, how many of the slow drivers are Subaru drivers?
75%.
75%.
Easy.
So 100% of the 90%.
My math says that's 100%.
Yeah. 75% of the 75%.
That's 100%. That's 150%.
150%.
150%.
150% of the time, Subaru drivers are trash.
Well, that makes sense because when you get an accident, you're 50% liable for the other person too.
Dude, you know what pisses me off even more too, though? Just to rant on Subarus again. It's like a genetic. Like there needs to be like the government spends so much dumb money on stuff. They should spend money on Subaru drivers and just do some tests. Because I drive by some Subarus sometimes. They're like clearly idiots, like driving on the road. And it's now a phenomenon. Like I'm now seeing younger drivers behind the wheel that are driving as if they were already dazed and confused.
85 years old.
And didn't know what's going on.
No idea what's going on.
It's kind of hard to tell because kids these days have grandma hair. So it's like they have the kind of curly poofy hair. So like when you're driving from behind, you're like this idiot, this old ass, and you drive past them. You're like, what the fuck? You're going
17-year-old kid.
Yeah, you're going light speed past them. You're only going 5 over, and you're like going. So
do they give you the like?
No, they just don't even. No.
Okay.
They're just like locked.
Because my favorite is when you blow by them at the speed of the limit.
Yeah, and
they look over like, oh.
Yeah, I've had a couple of those, but most of like the younger ones are just like. Just straight, AirPods or something stupid.
Dude, yeah.
So
Word.
That's just something that
It's
noticed.
sad. At that age, you should not be driving like that.
It should be illegal.
Well, yeah.
When was your first ticket? Did you ever get a ticket? You've gotten tickets for sure.
Yeah.
What was your first ticket?
First day I owned a car.
Yeah,
legally.
Really. Yeah. So your first day, you got a ticket?
Yeah.
Really?
Every car that I own except for my Thunderbird right now, I've gotten a ticket on the first day I owned it.
Your truck?
No, I said car.
Oh, car. Okay.
So truck was a different story. Every car that I've owned, I've had a ticket on the first day that I've owned it.
What were you doing? Speeding?
Speeding. Yeah. Speeding. And then I got a ticket for obstruction of railway.
What? Like you blocked the railway?
I blocked the railroad.
How? How did you get caught for that? You jumped it?
I jumped the car and it may have slid off the edge and landed next to the railroad on the railroad tracks.
And you couldn't move it?
No, I couldn't get it out.
Where was this?
It was over there. It was in Post Falls behind the KFC. That was where I found out that that Subaru wagons are better in the air in reverse than they are going forward.
You reversed it? Jumped it?
Yeah.
Or did you mean to? I'm kind of curious.
No, I did because I jumped in reverse as a joke, and then I realized that I landed perfectly flat, like a skateboard.
Oh.
And I went, what the fuck was that? Because normally when you jump a car, normally it comes in nose heavy.
Right.
And it hurts.
Yeah.
Especially when you get certain heights and speeds. So I hit this. It was like a little homemade BMX track that was back there. I had that shit in reverse.
Were you by yourself?
I was with Connor.
Okay.
And I probably got 3 feet of air that time.
Okay.
And but it landed perfectly flat, and I'm just like, oh, dude, that felt fucking great. That was when I found out that Subaru wagons in reverse, that's the best way to fly them.
But how fast can you go in reverse?
Like 35, 40.
Yeah, I was gonna say
maxed out.
Did you do it again? And then that's how you
a couple of times.
Yeah, and then what happened with the railroad?
I can't. No, that was Connor.
He jumped it.
He fucked up. Yeah, and slid it off into the railroad. Got a ticket for that.
How much was
we
the
were
ticket?
on the back of the cop car because we just left it and went to Dairy Queen to eat.
You just left the car?
I didn't care. It's not gonna hurt. It's not gonna hurt the train. It's a Subaru. It's not gonna hurt the train, dude.
So.
Like, what's gonna hurt the train?
But how did they know it was you, or like how like?
Registration.
So, well, yeah.
And us walking away from it.
Was it daytime?
Yeah, it was like 2:00 in the afternoon.
Did you go back to it, or did you just get a phone
no,
call?
the cop's like, you got to come with me. We got to pull that thing off of there. Like, that's illegal.
Did he go to your house or something and find you?
No, we were walking to Dairy Queen.
And a cop saw you walking to Dairy Queen?
Yeah, basically, yeah. Then there's a car on the railroad tracks.
Did you have enough time to have Dairy Queen? Or
no, afterwards. He's like, get in my car. We
How
got to
old
go
were
over
you?
there. 21?
Okay.
something like that.
This is the beginning of mayhem.
I mean, this is like
Or
this
like-
is second or third car into mayhem, my guy.
yeah.
Like this is, we're in it. Yeah.
Was it a pull and
That
save?
was a Subaru, so that was the one that Cody Funk almost died in. That was scary.
Cody F, the realtor.
Yeah, I almost killed him.
What? You gotta tell me about this.
Yeah.
Tell
yeah.
me about Cody.
Yeah, so
What did you do?
He was in the car. Not that different time.
A different time. What kind of car?
Same car.
Another Subaru?
That might have been a different Subaru.
So it was a Subaru.
Yeah, it was Subaru.
Is this kind of like going back in a few episodes, like one of the early episodes you talked about, like it's premeditated, like you go buy a cheap car?
Yeah.
Or did you already have someone had a car and you're like,
Cheap car.
let's mess it up?
Cheap car.
Okay.
I bought like a $250 Subaru. Or $350 Subaru.
Right. Okay.
Whatever.
Okay.
X amount under 500.
Sure.
But yeah, we went up to the what mountain is that? It's like Observation. It's the one outside of in between. It's outside of State Line
I don't know.
on the south side. The mountains up there, right?
Okay, yeah, I know
Up
what
to
you're
the
talking
Blues?
about, but I don't know the name of the mountains.
Like over there.
Yeah.
So we went up there. I'm like, dude, we're gonna do some rallying, and my brother's in his Subaru, cheap Subaru.
Also intentionally trying to kill it?
No, that was his only driver. So,
Okay, so he's just like,
that one I got for him for free.
Okay.
And swapped a transmission in there for him for his birthday or something like that. I can't remember what it was. But yeah, so
Okay.
he's got a Subaru. So he's got a bunch of people in his car. And we're filming. And I'm really rallying. Kyle's kind of taking it easy because it's his daily.
It's his daily.
And this is not my daily.
Yeah,
This is
of
my
course.
fucking beater, dude. So
Right. Is it like a field or are you on a hill? Like a mountain?
we're going down mountain roads.
So awesome.
And we're going fast. Probably, I mean, up to 55, 60 miles an hour on like
that's pretty
on
gnarly, dude.
very tight gravel
That's
roads.
very gnarly.
We're sliding, dude. Like I'm sliding the shit out of this thing.
What is summer or like?
Summer.
Okay.
Yeah. And then, so we go through this, it's a Forest Service, gate, access gate.
Okay.
And we turned around because like the road had ended and I'm flying down and my brother, he comes through the gate basically at the same time I come around the corner. I'm about to go through the gate. So it gets skinny fast and I'm doing like 60. So I have to like get like kind of over and like real close to the edge of the road kind of thing.
Sure.
We're going downhill and the ditch on the left-hand side is up against the mountain. So that's the mountainside is on the left. So I know I can kind of get a little bit close to the wall and be okay. Well, I'm hauling ass. I get a little bit too close. I drop the rear wheel off or just barely off the side right as I go around this right-hand turn downhill to slide it too.
Yeah.
So now I'm drifting and the wheel's dirt dropped. So the back of the car is starting to just suck its way into the off. So I just nail it.
Wait. Before you keep going, you're driving. Cody's in
the passenger.
Okay, there's anybody else in the car?
No.
Okay, it's just you two.
Windows down.
Okay.
And I can't remember if he had a seatbelt or not. He may or may not have been wearing a seatbelt. I think he was. He's not that dumb at all. But yeah, so he's in there and I'm just trying to get us out of this fucking rut that's just sucking us down into off the road. And it hooks up, goes, but it basically sends us into a slight overcorrection. So now we slide back off the road and we're going basically catch the side of the mountain. And it's just, it's a grade, right? So it's like very steep. It's 50 degrees, 60 degrees, 70. It's
very,
straight fucking like this, dude.
Right.
And we catch it and go up it. And there's like a 2-foot, 3-foot boulder. And we hit this thing at 50 miles an hour.
Like head on or
Like on my driver's
side?
wheel.
okay.
The wheel and body hit it. Which, if you think about that, it should flip you into the air and land you on the roof of the car.
Right, kind of doing one of these.
It absolutely should. I have no idea how this didn't do this. No clue. Because thinking back now, because I remember being sideways on the hill like this and being like, we're going over. There's no not going over here.
So gnarly.
So we hit this thing and instead it just launches us basically at like a 45-degree angle, launching out and over into the road again. So if that would have flipped, Cody would have just gotten fucking flattened in that fucking passenger seat, dude. Like he would have rolled over. I probably would have gone, who knows?
Right.
But it would have been a 50-mile-an-hour upside down to road fucking on the roof pancake. And it's
What
a 90s
happened?
Subaru. It's not made to fucking take that hit.
What happened?
So anyways, so now instead of rolling, it just bounces in the air. So we're 6 feet, 8 feet off the ground,
Okay.
and we land back in the road on all four wheels somehow, or not really, on edge, and then we come back down, and then slid to a stop, dude. It just shits everywhere, like it's fucking crazy.
And who else is out there with you?
My
Kai,
little
your
brother, I
That's
think
it?
Connor was probably in there. Our friend
So there's
Danny.
not that many. There's like 5 or 6 of you.
Yeah, there's not that many
Right.
people. But yeah, it was wild. And dude, we hit so hard that it hurt my foot because the wheel, the driver's side wheel, the tire, it popped the tire and jammed the wheel into the floor and hit my foot. So it went through the car basically and dented the car so bad that it kicked me in the foot.
And you're up in the mountains?
We're in the mountains.
What happened to the car?
I drove it down on 3 wheels.
What the fuck?
So the tire's gone.
That would be such a sight to see.
The tire's gone. The wheel's gone. It's gone. It's shattered. It's exploded into a billion pieces. It's gone, dude. So now it's just a brake and a brake caliper hanging on the arm, but the arm is pushed back into the body. So the brake is now by my foot, like where your foot would be.
Yeah,
Like where the
yeah.
wheel well would be.
Yeah, it's
it's
punched
all
through the
pushed
floor.
back a foot, but it's still out on the outside.
Okay.
So when I'm driving it, it would, if
You're
I'm,
little-
I would have to kind of like teeter totter it right to keep the side of the car off the ground.
Yep.
But every once in a while, you're going around a right hand turn, and then the whole car would just drop
it.
onto that side, just and just
What was
shoot
Cody
sparks
doing
and
at this
everything
point?
else.
Was he just like, I'm out?
Cody's just thankful that he's alive at this point.
Yeah, he's like, get me out
And
of
he's
here.
just like, dude,
how old are you
holy
guys?
shit. Cody's probably 18.
So you're what? 30?
21,
Or no, that's fine. So we got 20, yeah, 20.
21,
Okay.
22.
Okay.
Yeah. Because this was like right around the same time that we accidentally jumped it into the railroad tracks. It would have been like weeks afterwards.
Dude, I can't
But yeah, and then I
don't
just
remember any time doing anything like that.
well, then on the way down, I just called Pull and Save, and I said, "Hey, I got a Subaru. I need you to come pick it up. I'm going to leave it in the parking lot at State Line. There's one that everybody uses for carpooling, right?
Yeah.
So I call once I know that everybody's okay, and they're like, "Oh, great. We'll send a guy out right now with a check." So
Did you tell them?
yeah, I told them I ripped the tire and the wheel off and it's fucked up on the driver's side. They didn't give a shit. The rest of the car's fine. I'm like, it runs, it drives. They're like, whatever, dude. Golden, right? We're gonna make thousands of dollars on this purchase.
Sure.
So they send a guy out there with a tow truck and a check for like $300.
It was free
So it's a
fun.
free car, free fun,
fun,
except
free
for the
fun.
gas and the 4 donut tires that I put on. I put donuts on it, by the way. Makes it slide real good.
Yeah.
It's all donuts. That's choice right there.
There you go.
And I jumped it into the parking lot on the way out too. About a 5-foot drop into the parking lot. That one hurt a lot though.
Yeah, that would hurt.
Yeah,
That
straight
doesn't-
to flat. Just-
Yeah, that would wreck your back.
That thing just slid right into a spot and that turned her off, and that was the last I saw of it, dude.
Wow.
Yep. That was one of my many rally cars.
I've
Rally
never.
cars.
I'm trying to think of a time where I did anything.
Just mass destruction? Never?
Yeah, no, not. I was 14 when I was driving a car and I threw it into a snowbank, like threw it.
Yeah.
But
You're 14 driving?
yeah, in the wintertime, my parents let me do that, which was so crazy to think about. And
I was going to say, that's a year.
my best friend lived a mile and a half away.
Just
my
take
parents,
the car?
Yeah, my
Damn,
parents were
dude, that's some
literally
fucking
like,
Wisco shit right there.
yeah, they're like, just take the car, and I'm like, fuck yeah, I'm like practically 18. Is
In no universe would my parents ever say that to me.
well, because you were lighting
Ever.
shit on fire. Yeah, I was a different kid.
Sure.
You know.
But you still put it in a snowbank, didn't you?
Oh, I threw it into a snowbank.
Yeah.
I fucking threw it.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I went around a corner going like 25, which is not that fast, but in the
Just gone.
wintertime.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I threw it into a snowbank, and I don't think I said fucking shit so much in my life. And I was like contemplating, my blood was like rushing. My heart was pumping.
Oh, yeah,
I was
you're
like,
like, I'm
I'm
fucked.
going to jail.
Yeah, I'm fucked.
I'm never
Dad's
gonna be able to
gonna
drive.
kill me.
Yeah, it's like it's over. My whole life's over. And It was back in the day when there was no cell phones and stuff.
Yeah, man.
Pretty much. So
Well, I didn't have one.
yeah, none of us did. Besides, like,
The rich kid.
yeah, not even. I didn't even have any friends at that time. I was 14. I don't. This is 2002.
I remember some girls that had them. It was mostly girls that had them at that time in my high school.
My dad had a cell phone like from 95 or 8.
Fair enough. Business. My dad had his
Yeah.
work cell phone.
Yeah,
Which
but
was permanently attached to his truck.
I just threw it into a snowbank, and I was so scared,
Freaked out.
Yeah, it was my mom's minivan, and they just got it like
Hell yeah, dude.
like 6-7 months into having it, so not new, but like relatively.
What
new.
kind of minivan are we talking here?
A green Chrysler, double sliding doors.
The Town and Country, baby.
Probably, yeah.
The king of minivans
Yeah,
right there.
Everyone
Hell
had
yeah.
it. Everyone had it.
Well,
And
we had the poor minivans. We had the
I had a poor
we
one
had the
too.
we had the
Astro.
We had the Windstar.
Yeah.
The
That's like,
Ford Windstar,
that's what we had until this one.
which was a bread box with a windshield attached.
Yeah, that's all it was.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great car though for nostalgic reasons.
Yes,
It
but
brings back
guess,
memories.
dude, who was it that shit, when we were working at Lookout, came up with us and wrecked that choice, the last clean Windstar on earth. No, that was Connor's car.
Little car.
He had that Windstar, cleanest Windstar dude.
Oh, who
looked like
was
it?
that?
Came right off.
It's coming in. It's like fuzzy in the back of my head
Dude,
right now.
he showed up and he's like, I'm driving today, and I looked out and there's a 96 Ford Windstar.
Oh,
Perfect. Perfect. Like it looked like it was straight out of the
fuck! What's his name?
straight out of a magazine from 1996. It was bang, dude. And like
Yeah, we
3 weeks later, totals that bitch out.
Yep.
Right in the freeway
yeah,
there.
Yep. We
Yep,
were
smacked the wall.
we rear-ended.
You were there.
We rear-ended a guy who just bought a car.
Yeah.
He was driving it back, and
Shit.
he was making it sound like his insurance was going to cover it. But in my head, I was like, I think it does, but you might be right. We just fucking totaled your car, and it's kind of not
dude.
our fault. He kind of was stopped, and like it.
Oh, that's what happened.
Yeah,
some dipshit on the pass was
Yeah,
stopped
yeah.
or
It was
driving
like
slow.
getting stuck or something, sliding, and it was like really bad roads, like to the point
Yeah.
where the mountain actually closed like 3 hours after we were there. Just
It was one of those days,
super
yeah.
windy, super snowy, like crazy bad. And even normal, competent people were having problems driving
Mm-hmm.
on the road, and we're like in this little fucking 80s, 90s van.
96 Ford Windstar.
Yeah.
Look it up, ladies and
Yeah.
gentlemen.
yeah, we wrecked
Just
that one.
glory be.
And then we had breakfast in Kellogg.
In Kellogg,
somewhere.
right? Yeah,
and
we
just
did.
Chilled.
Crazy.
Yeah, it sucked, but
But anyways, that was the cleanest Windstar I've seen since the 90s,
it was a
man.
very clean.
It was
Windstar.
shocking.
It was extremely.
It was the last thing that I expected
it
to
was
see that day.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Those have got to be worth so much money. I bet in the future.
I bet you they are.
I bet you they will be.
Because I've never seen another one.
Exactly. That's the thing.
It's got it.
That's the thing.
You think it's the rarest car ever?
It's got to be close.
Like in the United States?
rarest mass-produced car.
Yeah, it's got to be.
Yeah.
I see Lamborghinis, Ferraris, Porsches.
Yeah.
That
Fuck
was the only one that I've ever seen that was not basically rusted in half.
I think it'd be cool to take a one of the vans and chop the top off.
Well, I know. I really want to do that too.
I think it'd be cool. Cool.
Ever since I saw that Top Gear, even before then.
Did they do one?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, dude. Oh, yeah.
they cut the top off.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It's amazing.
Yeah, and put like 35s on it.
Well, you don't need to do that. It's just the biggest convertible ever.
Right. Well,
It's amazing.
Right. Well, yeah. If you want to be like the poor version,
Who
but
gives a
there's
shit,
just people
dude?
who do like the Bentleys and
Who
they cut
cares?
the top
You're
off.
showing
It's
everybody
huge.
up.
Yeah, you are.
It don't matter. You
Yeah.
roll that thing through downtown
go to a-
anywhere. It's
you can
going
go
to be
a
the
car
top freaking caravan.
Yeah, you can go to the meet and greet, and everyone's gonna remember. Like, did you see that fucking Astro van?
Yeah. Or the Aerostar.
the Aerostar that had the top
Hell
chopped
yeah.
off.
Yeah. Amazing.
Yeah, the seats are worth more than the whole car.
And
You
they're
get, like-
barely worth anything.
Yeah.
$100. Yeah. $100 car.
You
Showed
get like
up your
those
$250,000.
You get the Amazon like wrapped fake, like you wrap your seat, their seat covers, but they make it look like it's a leather seat, but it's like really
shitty.
Yeah, yeah.
You're ordering from some questionable
Hello, you
Chinese.
will love this. You will. You know all the reviews.
All the reviews, yeah, are 5-star and barely English.
Yeah. Speaking of scams, I got scammed.
You did.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, okay, scams from. I'm the reason why I'm thinking of this is because scams of 5-star reviews. My wife got a
okay.
a text, a couple texts. They're coming in, and
Some hot text.
and sometimes she sends me these. I'm like, what are you doing? Don't tap on that. It's like some link. It's like some weird ass long link.
Yeah, or it's very
Congratulations.
short and it's like 3dr.tv. You're like, don't
Don't tap.
You're
on
out
it.
of your mind.
Don't tap that.
Yeah.
And
It's pornography.
it,
You just tell her it's pornography to get her stopped.
no. I just was
That's
like,
usually a really good move.
I was just like, just don't
Gonna download
ever
porn on your phone.
Yeah, I was like, just don't. Yeah, just don't do it. Just don't tap it. But then like I came in again, and it was like a very human looking like response, like, hey, hello, Camille, like just to let you know this is available for you. Like it was more human than like the scam stuff. So I was
Word.
like,
Okay.
so I asked her the question.
Hi, Camille. My name is Francis.
Yeah, pretty much. And I was just like, okay, did you enter somewhere? Because like
Yeah.
it's like
Did you talk about this around?
And she's like,
Siri?
well, I did at a Halloween party thing. I put my number or contact information in because you could win a $5,000 gift card or something. Yeah, I wouldn't even.
A Halloween party.
A Halloween. Yeah, it was like our buddy who's
So
a
there's
police officer. He had he threw an event because he's like an events coordinator now for the police department.
Oh,
And he threw a thing, and that's where it was. My wife brought our
I was gonna
kids
say,
there. to,
Which
like-
one of our fucking friends did you go over to and like they had a scam set up for basically?
Yeah, pretty much.
Like, good lord.
Well,
Okay, so I was gonna say this is very corporate sounding.
Yeah, she recollected that she was like, okay, well, I remember like it said
win
this,
$5,000 in pumpkins.
yeah, or other prizes.
okay,
So this is the or part. Like you didn't get the prize. You got the or
an
part.
or prize.
Yeah, an or prize.
You got to be careful of those.
Exactly. And so she sourced it with our officer friend. He's like, no, that's legit. Like it's it's not a scam.
Okay.
We're like, okay, a cop just told us it's not a scam. So I was like, this is weird. They're like, please claim your 2 free airfare tickets to anywhere in the continental 48 U.S.
That
whatever.
sounds scammy.
It does. It totally sounds
Please
scammy.
claim.
Yeah, please come. Like, please tap. Claim. So my wife did it.
Please come.
So I was like, okay. And then it turns out like someone called her and they're like, we're trying to book you in, and they're trying to sell her. Basically, it's like you have to go to Spokane, this neighboring town, and you have to come in and listen to us for an hour and a half about a travel agency.
It's an MLM, ain't it?
It's a travel agency.
It's an MLM, multi-level
And-
marketing campaign. Huh?
And, yep. And
Trying to get you in
listen
there.
for an hour and a half, and you can walk away and get your tickets and leave. And she looks at me. I'm like, fuck it. Like, have you ever?
What are
been
we
to one?
doing?
Yeah. Have you ever done this before?
I have been. If you're asking me, yes.
Have you've done one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Connor fucking is like, it's totally not a scam. And I'm like, it's a scam. And he's like, it's not. It's totally not a scam. I'm like, I'm going with you. And I'm going to look over at you. And I'm going to hold your hand when I know it's a scam. And it was 5 minutes in. I look over at him. I just grab his hand and just put it down like this. I'm like, fucking told you, dude. You idiot. What do you mean it's not a scam?
Yeah. And of course it's a scam.
And he's like, look.
Yeah. Well, we go and we go to the building, and the building's like, you walk in, and dude, everything is to a T, like exactly what you expect it to be. Like,
Yeah.
you walk in and the ceilings are like that, the little squares that you can push up. You like
It's a drop ceiling. Okay.
yeah. And
Yeah, so you're just in an event place at a hotel, right?
no. You're like in an office space, like a collective office space.
Oh, wow.
And they have like a rented area, and it looks like a extremely
Even shittier.
extremely run down like
Yeah.
dentist office,
Okay.
like super run down.
Yeah, so like
fake
the
plants.
malls out there by State Line.
Yeah, run down plants everywhere. Like
Yeah.
fake run down plants.
They're fake and they're like
They're
rotting.
They're used
somehow.
Yeah, they're like they've seen better days.
That plant's been beaten
That
up,
plastic
physically
leaf
abused.
has been abused.
Yes.
And they had like all these like terrible posters like all over the wall. It just says like travel,
Oh God, dude.
be free.
You're fucked.
It was like enjoy.
yeah,
It's like all these like
yeah. It's hell. This is corporate hell.
it is a little bit, yes. If you'd be stuck in here, it'd be
Sterilized
terrible.
corporate hell.
Yeah.
You're contemplating suicide.
You do get a little bit of a like a when you walk in.
oh yeah. There's like a fog,
like a gravity
bad,
fog. Yeah.
bad moon, dude.
But I went into it with the intentions of be like, this is a scam. So it's like I'm a little bit impervious to it.
yeah. So you're like, I think I know what this
I'm
is.
here
gonna have
with like a
fun.
little drink to sip and just
Ooh,
kind
very
of
nice.
have
Okay.
fun.
This is how you should do it.
Yeah.
I've
So-
always wondered if you just fired up a cigar where you're like, well, I think they'd take it.
Yeah, they would let you if you were gonna give them money, they'd let you.
Yeah.
That's how they were. So we sat down with our sales rep. We waited. We had to fill this paper out.
Sales rep.
Yep. And we sit down. There's like all these little tables. They take you to this place. There's all these little tables, and
It sounds like preschool. Now I'm just envisioning preschool just with
they're
adults.
already trying to sell you. They're like, well, the 6:00 really books out, so but we'll try to get you, and it's fucking empty. There's one
the
other
6
lady.
o'clock.
There's one other lady with us.
Yeah.
And poor lady, she was sold the minute she walked in. I mean, she was fucking sold.
Really?
Oh, yeah. We'll get into that a little bit later.
I was gonna say.
But we sit down with our sales
I need
rep.
a description of said sold woman.
Yeah, we sit down with our sales rep. The sales rep had this big paper in front of him. I probably call it like a 13 by 25, 24 paper.
Big paper.
With the map of the U.S.
Bring me the big paper.
Yeah, and he had a pencil, and he's like, he already had some things, or he had a pen. He already had some things templated out. Like it's almost like he's going through a Cutco Knives sales pitch.
Yes.
Everything's kind of templated out.
Wichita, Kansas.
Yeah, and he's
Have
just,
you been?
You could just tell this guy is just trying to remember what. Okay, if they say this, you say this.
Rhinelander, Wisconsin.
Yeah.
In November's beautiful.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
like,
He was,
no, it's not.
he's like, okay, so he's like trying to make small talk. He's like, where do you travel? And I've been a very traveled person, so I'm like, here. And he's like, okay, how much do you think that would cost? And I'm a numbers guy. I'm like, I give him a pretty exact number.
Yeah.
He's like, huh. And he just go on to the next one, and then it just kept going to the place. I listed so many places, and it just kept awkwardly going. He's like, okay, so where else? And I go, Monaco. I'm just throwing shit out.
Hey, there we go.
He's like, okay, cool. And he writes
Hell
Monica on the paper. And then he's like, what about in the U.S.?
Monica.
I was like, New York's cool. He's like, and he writes
It's
down,
just a flight to Arkansas.
yeah, and he writes down Boston. He writes down Boston when I said New York.
Have you ever sucked a president's penis? Whoa. It's in Monaco, dude. Chill.
Oh, wait, I got to backtrack a teeny bit.
My friend's brother dated her, by the way, in college.
Oh, Monica.
Yeah. Weird.
Did she?
Apparently, Bill loved it.
Oh. Okay, well, this guy was far from Bill Clinton status. He
not so charismatic.
no, it was more like it's almost like we were doing a drug deal and he was so nervous. He was,
Oh, really? First time drug dealer vibe.
Yeah.
Very nice.
He's the drug dealer. I'm just
I get that.
I'm
Yes.
the client, and he's just his hair was clearly dyed, and he's not that old. He seemed like he was 45,
Okay.
right?
Dyed hair. Very nice.
Yeah, and his teeth were tiny. He was another tiny teeth guy.
Watch.
No.
Oh.
No.
I was gonna pick him for an Invicta watch,
no.
a 65.
No.
Dinner
No.
plate.
He's green.
Yeah, you can buy those for $10.
Yeah, but this is not him.
Okay.
That's
when he gets. That's when he gets less nervous.
Yeah, that's when he gets less nervous. He's like,
Gets his
I
legs,
gotta get
dude.
an Invicta watch. It covers
Yeah,
my whole
that's
fucking
how
wrist.
Big my
Yeah, it was $800. I got it for $100.
my head penis.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's wearing probably some of the worst shoes I've seen. I don't think even Goodwill would sell them.
In
Right.
what way?
Just
Ratty?
run down.
Oh, so this man could have been homeless 5 minutes before.
Yeah. It was run down.
Wow. Okay.
But he was
it
very
is Spokane,
nice.
ladies and gentlemen.
He was very nice.
Okay.
And he was very welcoming. It was just more entertaining. But I'm just an observationist, so I'm just observing. He has tiny teeth, and he has clearly dyed hair. It's definitely gray. And he's not married, and he's into Asians. And I only know that because he said he lived in
you're
Asia.
gonna know.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. You know about guys who are into Asians.
Yeah, they tell you.
Yeah. But yeah. They tell
Much
you
like
somehow.
people from Colorado.
Yeah, they tell you somehow. I'm gonna go out on a limb. And probably say he likes feet. It kind of gave me feet vibes.
There's
a little
some
bit.
Asian.
I could totally see that.
Yeah. Okay.
Dressing up some feet and having some fun.
That's why he's wearing shitty shoes.
That's purely a theory. But he wasn't really that put together.
Okay.
And then we sat with him. We went through all this sort of stuff. He's like, "Oh, okay. I think it's time for your video segment." So me, my wife, and this lady who's just gobbled up everything. I'm more so watching her than anything else. Right. We go into this room that's completely empty. and they do like a video sales pitch, and it's so bad, dude. The girl is like, okay, so the girl that was in there, she's like, normally I don't do this, and I don't like to, but they made me do it tonight, and so we're gonna be kind of quick, and she looked like a gothic communist, like she had like the short bangs, like
Russian,
the pale skin.
Hey,
she was she probably is pretty
strangely
cool.
like good looking, but trying not to be.
No.
Okay.
No. And yeah, I think anybody good looking would not be working here. Probably like maybe was like maybe could be a what do you call that? A greeter at a
Walmart?
No, at a restaurant. Oh, hostess.
A hostess, yeah.
Yeah, she could be a hostess like at a Hooters, maybe,
Okay.
but not really. Just
Or one of the local.
she looked like she hates capitalism a lot.
Okay.
You know,
Hostess at like a local Skippers.
yeah, and she was nice. She was
Okay.
nice.
All right,
Doesn't
cool.
mean that you're not a communist gothic girl.
Yeah. Okay.
You know?
Gotcha.
And so she's like doing the pitch, and she's like, so, have you ever like just like weird like Office, like the TV show The Office, a lot of like that sort of stuff,
Yeah.
and our Office Space, whatever it's called,
Like the weird interactions.
yeah. And she'd always like
That would be
read-
The Office most likely.
yeah. And she's like, so have you ever like where do you like to go?
Where do you like to be?
Yeah. And I'm just like, just name off places
Wherever I be.
But they play this like video at the very beginning. They play this video of all these like men. It's all black and white. It's like sepia tone black and white, and they're all like, just like making all these faces, like these guys at work. There's like a guy wearing a construction hat. There's like stuff going past him. He's just like zoning out. It's like, are you tired? Do you not have money?
This is an
like
infomercial.
Yeah, oh yeah, clearly. And it's like, are you just bad at life? Like just like trying to paint this bad picture.
Suck.
Yeah. And then it goes, and then like this music kicks in, like a shitty elevator music, and it turns the color. And it's just one of those like all-inclusive resorts, like in Azul somewhere.
Yeah, somewhere in Mexico.
Yeah, some
it
big
looks
water
amazing.
slide,
It's all produced.
fit parents, and like with
Yeah.
their kids, their white kids, like laughing, like ha.
Yeah, their kids have
Like,
six packs.
like yeah, they're drinking, and they're like, and it's like live free, live large, whatever their thing was, and it ends. And we go through a bunch of like questionnaires, and this lady next to us, dude, there's only my wife and I and this lady. That's it. No one else is in this room.
And the lady's still in.
Oh, she's
getting
fucking-
harder.
fucking soul.
She's getting harder.
yeah,
Yeah.
hard.
It couldn't get any
She couldn't
harder.
get any
She
more
couldn't get any harder.
ready to sign.
Yeah. Word.
Sell me now.
Yeah.
Daddy.
Daddy.
And like the lady was like kind of picking it up. She's like, where do you want to go? And the lady's just like, anywhere tropical. Ha ha ha. Like, I'm ready
I'm
to
just
go.
like it warm.
Yeah, she's like, I'm ready now.
Shoot.
And we go through that, and then we go like, okay, now you're gonna go back to your sales rep. So after this horrible video, like trying to sell you like hotels like in Missouri in the mountains, like during the cold season for like super cheap. I mean, who the fuck is gonna
Yeah.
go there? And the lady's like, it's really pretty.
It's beautiful there.
Like, it's also pretty here. Like, why would I go there to like fly there? But anyway, we go back. We sit down with Darren. Darren's already like kind of nervous. He's like, okay,
Cabin in Alaska. And it's like January 10th.
It literally
through the
is.
20th. You're like,
it literally is.
it's
And-
beautiful in Alaska.
Yeah. And there, so we sit down.
How do we get there?
We sit down,
Reindeer.
and Darren, who's our sales rep, he's like, okay, so what'd you guys
Darren.
think?
Dang. All right.
Yeah. And we were like, oh, I'm not sold. Like, I'm you know, like, to be honest with you, like, it seems great, but it's not for me. Like, I'm just being polite. And he's like, oh, okay. And there's this guy walking around that I saw before.
Oh, yeah.
Clearly the boss.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He had confidence.
Superintendent, this guy.
Oh, yeah. He had confidence through the fucking nose.
He's got the Invicta watch on.
Oh, he had an Apple Watch or whatever.
Lame.
Yeah, the new version.
Lame.
Yeah, it is lame. But anyway, he's like, Darren's like, okay, well, let me get my manager. I'll be right back. And Joe, the manager, he's
Let
like,
me get him.
He's like playing,
circling like a shark.
Yeah, he's playing as if like, oh, you called me, like weird. Oh, I have. All
Oh
this
my
time.
God.
Yeah, but it's all choreographed.
Yeah.
And he sits down, and he's like, so like, he's just pulling every trick out of the hat. Like,
Yeah.
personalization. He's showing us pictures of on his phone of places he went through this program with his kids, and he's just trying to like pull. He's like, my girlfriend,
Yeah.
like, you know, and he's like, He also
Joe.
has very clearly dyed hair.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, clearly dyed hair.
Very nice.
Yeah, he's definitely like in the upper 60s age, mid 60s.
Mm.
You thought he was dressed nice, but then you get a closer look. It's like
10
very
foot.
old clothes, the shiniest shoes in town.
Yeah.
He had Toontown tap shoes, like so fucking shiny.
Turbo shined.
Yeah, you shine a light on it, you're getting blinded. And he had the weirdest dude. You don't notice these things as you get closer, but he had a 3/4 zip sweater, right? One of those 3/4 zips with like the ball in the end of the zip. You know,
Okay.
like the ones that zip just to here.
Sure.
And it's kind of turtlenecky, you know? Like
Yeah.
And it was brown.
Like a professional's
it was
sweater
brown
is what
and
they
used
try to
for
make
sure. It
it.
was old.
Yeah.
And he had a purple blazer.
Vest?
Yeah, blazer, purple blazer over on top of that. And he had a mustache. He's Spanish. And
You're painting one of the most confusing pictures in my mind ever.
okay. You know the
A
guy?
purple plaid blazer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like plaid.
Spanish?
Spanish guy.
Okay.
Yeah. And you know the guy who
the fuck
he
is
looked
this?
he looked in the same circumference as the guy in I
This
think
sounds like a Tim and Eric sketch.
well no, you know the guy that I think you should leave, Tim Robinson.
Yeah.
The steering
Exactly.
wheel that flies off.
Yes.
The car, he looks a lot like him,
Okay.
but just like a more salesy version.
Real life.
Yeah, a real life version of him. And so he's sitting down with us, and he's already like trying to do the body language, like he's like just being really comfortable and like, you know, they're trying to sell us a $20,000 package. That
Damn.
that wasn't happening. He's like, I'll sell you
20 grand?
Yeah, he's
Really?
like, I'll sell you the now price. He's
The
like,
n- oh.
he's like $10,000.
What do you mean now price?
Like if you book now, it's like this. It's
As
just,
in like never?
no, like they'll never give it to you again. It's you got to book now. You got to say yes
But not
now.
in the future.
Yeah.
If I book tomorrow, it's 20 grand.
Yeah, exactly.
So if I walk in here tomorrow, you're going to give it to me for 20,000.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, which a sales guy, you're going, oh, fucking okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, like sure.
Sure.
There's some rule that changes as soon as I leave.
Yeah.
But he's like, I'll give this to you now, and I'll
Take their
double
pictures, put them on the wall.
I'll double the points because
$20,000 wall. You're on the wall.
it's a point system.
Yeah. Your $10,000 wall now.
Jokes on them. I can do math pretty damn well.
Weird.
And I'm doing the math.
Strange.
And strangely, I'll give them credit. Strangely, it works if you travel more than like 3 or 4 times a year.
Okay.
Because they did highlight the negative, which I understand and I know.
So what's the negative here?
Timeshares.
Oh, it's fucking
Timeshares. No.
timeshares.
No. Timeshares are of the past. You can never get into them. People are stuck into them. And blah, 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 blah. These guys sell you a membership where they have access to all these timeshares that are not booked, like during days they're not booked. And
Okay.
you can have access to them for like a half off price. And you can like only go through them, and it's a
Oh,
weird.
God.
You have to pay a one-time fee. That's a $20,000, and then an annual membership of $350 a year. And you get all these points, and the way that they fuzzy the math is like you get points. So points don't relate to the math of like what you're spending.
Yes, yeah.
for
Like,
the
whose
trip.
line is it anyway? Where the fucking points don't matter?
Yeah.
Yeah, come to our show where the points don't matter.
Yeah,
I'm going to sell you some shit for 20 grand.
Exactly.
A membership is $20,000.
No. And then it went down to 10. He's like, Joe's writing this all to me.
Oh, wow. What an improvement. Only
Mind you,
$10,000 to be a member of who the fuck knows?
He's so seasoned in this that he's actually like,
Oh, he's a seasoned skillet boy, huh?
He dropped one thing that was a very bad cookie.
Oh, was that?
And I'm a sales guy, so I understand. He was like, I was in the timeshare business for 20 years before this. So I'm like, red flag number 1.
Oh, God, yeah.
Not to include all your attire, which is fantastic.
I was just say, it looks like you've been, sir.
Yeah, it looks like you've
How are those timeshares treating you?
exactly. And he's like, you asked me. I don't own a single timeshare. I'm like, oh, so now you're
So
selling
you don't
a new
believe in the
version.
product?
Yeah, exactly. But you're just going to sell it to people. It tells me a lot about you.
Yeah.
But anyway, he was like trying to just like fancy us up. He's like, okay. He's like, how about I give you this? He's writing this, and I was going to say this. He's writing this all upside down. I was pretty impressed. He's writing everything upside down, like words and numbers and
I
everything.
mean, that's impressive,
It
but
is impressive.
it's also scary.
Yeah, he's done this a lot.
It's one of those things where you get good at it, and you're like,
Dude.
I shouldn't be this good at insert here.
The whole time, Darren is just soaking up his
His dick energy.
wizardness. Yeah, Joe is
His cheese.
fucking up his brain.
Yeah.
Darren is looking at him like, oh, what?
That's how I do
genius.
it.
Like he's
Oh.
oh yeah. And Joe thinks he's got me in the bag. but he has
Darren's
no idea.
sold.
Yeah, he doesn't know. And He's sitting there, and I'm like, man, I was like, I just don't know.
What if Darren's like, I'm sold?
Yeah,
like Darren buys it. Oh, I'm not.
Yeah,
So I was like, you're not supposed to, but you're not supposed to buy it. Darren's like,
yeah.
I was in a fog. I don't know. Where am I?
It was one of those. It was one of those.
Sucked in, dude.
It was one of those, and he brought it down
Will
to 10,000.
Ferrell, where he's like,
He brought it down to 10,000,
wow.
and then he doubled my points, and he doubled everything. He's like, you know what?
Double the points, huh? That do nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay,
And
good
then
to know.
he's like, and you have no blackout dates. Yeah. Yeah, I know. He's like, and you'll.
I was just thinking if he was racist.
What do you mean? He's a Spanish guy.
Yeah, but he's just racist.
Like you
No minorities. You're like, what?
Yeah.
What'd you say? Oh, blackout dates.
No.
No. What'd you say? Blackout dates. No blackout dates.
Yeah.
What does that mean? You're just like, well,
No. Yeah.
did you? Just,
No. He
you're looking at your wife like, did he just say?
yeah. Just trying to get away with it.
Yeah, just
trying to feel
acts like
us
nothing
out.
happened.
Yeah, he's like, clearly they're racist if they don't
yeah.
want this deal.
Yeah.
No, but he threw it on top. The last thing, the third stage for him was like, okay. He's like, in his head, I could see him like, okay, this guy's not taking it. I was like, he's like,
Shit.
He's like, if you sign up today at the $10,000 price, he's like, I will also right now throw you in free flights and free hotel to Hawaii for 4 nights. On top of this, if you pay $10,000 right now, and I'm just looking at him. I'm just playing him at this point.
Free flights, free rooms. Okay, cool.
Doesn't tell you where.
That's
doesn't tell
right.
you how. I know all this sort of shit. And
I heard Lahaina is great.
yeah, under the bridge somewhere.
It's just in a tent.
Yeah.
On the beach.
Yeah.
They don't even fly. They boat you there.
Oh, these guys
Like from
would.
Another island. They will do it.
These guys would. They would do that.
No. It has to be lower than that. You're like, they like put you on a canoe, and some guy paddles your ass there from
And then another canoe
island.
guy meets them out to like put you on a different canoe.
Yeah.
take
They
them out.
transfer canoes halfway because the one
through.
guy's getting tired.
Yeah.
And you and your wife are out there for a day in the sun in between
least.
islands, just getting wrecked.
Yeah, they would do this.
And then they
That's the
dump
vibe.
you on the beach and leave you there,
Yep,
dude.
that's the vibe.
Yeah, for sure.
That's the vibe. And then they forgot luggage.
Oh.
But then they fly your luggage. That's
No,
kinda funny.
they don't forget it. It's just getting towed through the water.
Yeah.
It's like in a live well, basically,
There you
in
go.
the water. They just throw it.
Yeah.
They tie a rope around it, and it's on the...
with a little leak.
Oh,
because they don't like you that
It
much.
doesn't matter.
The teeny bit of water.
It doesn't
leak.
matter. Your luggage ain't waterproof. Nobody buys waterproof luggage around here, dude.
No.
Like, they're just towing it across the ocean behind you.
Well, okay. But anyway, they... Fast forward, I keep saying no. And he's like, okay, this is where it gets like way up. He's like,
Oh, wow.
I'll give you everything I just said. And I'll give you the top tier package with like, it's like 200,000 points, no blackout dates. He's like, this is where it got really confusing. And it was kind of funny. He's like, he's like, I can't go below the $10,000 package. He's like, but
Okay, cool.
if you only give me 3,000 now, he's like, I will refund you. I'll make you not have to pay $7,600 of it. He's like, but you have to give me the 3,000 today, just 3,000. And I was like, no. He's like, how about everything, and you give me $200 with a 3-day cancellation, free cancellation. He's like, so if you give me $200 now, you can call back within 3 days and be like, you know what, I don't want to do this. And I was like, you know what, that phone call is probably going to be a good 3 hours to get me
Yeah.
to like just like,
Or they just don't
give
answer.
me $300 to like reserve
They
this
don't
now
answer.
price. Yeah,
We
exactly.
don't have phones here. You look
Yeah.
around, there's like no phones.
Then it turned out, once he knew that it wasn't going to close, it
Yeah.
turned out he's like, what do you do for a living? I was like, well, I'm kind of a salesman. Like, that's what I do. He's like, we're hiring. And I was like, well, I'm looking at my wife like,
Uno reverse card.
he's like, we're
Looking at your wife like, it seems to be a good place to work.
And he kind of checked me out. He's like, did like a up and down look with his eyes. He's like, we're actually looking for, you'd be great here. Like, we're actually looking for someone like you. I bet you could do really well.
Oh God, dude.
And I was like, actually like joking.
you
like,
should have grilled them on like the commissions and like all that
No.
stuff, dude.
Well, I told him, I was like, hey, there's no contracts. Like, I can't, like, he's just trying to get me to sign. Meanwhile, I look over, poor lady has just got a pen in her hand. She's fucking signing everywhere.
Yeah, dude.
She's just
Darren's got his hands down her pants.
No,
already.
that's a different sales there's like other sales reps, right? Well, you sit at a table, these individual island tables, like kind of like a coffee shop.
Yeah.
But there's no coffee, and it's weird rundown plant place.
Very nice. Yeah.
Yeah, with these crazy weird pictures everywhere, with a gothic communist chick. I mean, it's a really mixed place.
Yeah.
And turns out they're
all
like,
the
okay,
pictures are recycled.
They knew this wasn't going to happen. They're like, okay,
Yeah.
well,
It's over.
We feel really bad.
We
Like,
wasted your 3 hours.
they're trying to make me feel like I wasted their time, which I
Okay.
did. They wasted mine more. And they're like, okay, you can go claim your. You still get your thing. I'm like, okay. I'm like, and I knew that that was gonna. I have it right here. Like, pick up your pamphlet.
Oh my goodness. Dude.
Originally, it was fly anywhere you want in the lower 48.
San Diego or Las Vegas. Huh?
I feel like you should read this because
Very nice.
It is hilarious.
Wow. Let's see here.
Airfare.
Casablanca Express. Oh wow. So it's been customized by somebody else. .com.
Yeah,
That didn't fit in there, so they added it in with a pen.
but then
by
like read the
hand.
top. It says round trip
Air transportation.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
For 2, plus a 2-night stay in your choice of San Diego or Las Vegas.
That's all
Taxes
you
included.
get. That's all you get.
Transportation. That's interesting.
Yeah,
that makes me nervous.
Yeah, we're reading it already. I'm like, oh,
That you're like,
you got double scammed.
they're like, you're not allowed to bring bags, and you're like, what do you mean I'm not allowed to
Open
bring
it.
bags? And they're like, you're flying in the baggage
Yeah, read it.
zone.
Can you read well? Or you want me to
Yes.
read it?
You want me to register? I mean, this looks like I did this in high school for.
Oh, it's pretty
for the
bad.
point. 323. Where's that?
No, that's just that's the California number or something.
323 is Cali?
Yeah.
Of course it is. Please fill out the form below. Sign the back and mail this entire certificate.
Yeah, dude, you gotta mail it.
Dude, the last time I did that shit was from like
Like a back of a cereal box.
back of the cereal box for something that never showed up. So they're really prepping you for
Yeah.
reality here.
Yeah.
Please keep a copy of the certificate for your records. Oh, I'm sure to do that. Do
Yeah.
not send a deposit now. You'll receive a deposit request letter in 2 to 4 weeks. If you don't receive the letter in 4 weeks, please call our customer service department at somebody's getting a call.
Yeah. It's the only time
We're
they let
going
you call
through
them.
this
Yeah.
on the
do it.
podcast.
I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
doing this for the podcast.
Yeah, I'll call through it and stuff.
Yeah.
Next episode or something.
Oh my God.
Read
Hold
it.
on.
Just read it.
Ladies and gentlemen, buckle up, buttercups. What airports what do you think it is, guys? Fly into? Wrong, dipshit. Can I fly out of? So,
It's so bad. Read it. You read it out loud so people don't like. You're confused.
Austin, Boise, Phoenix, Sacramento, Salt Lake City, or San Francisco Bay Area, which is San Francisco, Oakland, and then whatever the fuck that one is.
So in order for us to fly out,
You have to get your ass to one of these cities.
yeah, which is they're all so far away.
Yikes, dude. That being said, Austin is on here, and I do want to go to Austin to go see a comedy show or a couple of them in a row.
Well, do you want to fly to
This is-
San Diego or Las Vegas?
Well,
after?
no, you fly to Austin, and then you fly
to one of
two,
those.
and then you get the round trip back.
Back.
Well, actually, let's see if this says round trip or one way.
No. Keep
Round trip, ladies and
Yeah,
gentlemen.
it is round trip.
So you could. Ooh, this is a way to kind of.
Yeah, you might need
We
this.
can game this system right
Okay.
here, sir.
So round trip from places that are really far from us.
Yes, and what
And
does this
then-
certificate include, ladies and gentlemen? You will receive round trip air transportation for 2, plus 2 nights in your choice of San Diego or Las Vegas.
Yep, keep going.
This is a promotional trip, so tourist class accommodations are you? Oh God, where's the?
You fly fucking.
Can
best.
somebody look up tourist class
Yes, there's such thing.
in Sandy? Listen, the problem with here is
Oh, it's so bad.
it's just in a wash
Yeah.
underneath. Yeah,
The back the second page is worse.
it's just they just give you a tent when you get off the plane. When they haul your ass out of the luggage claim, they just hand you a tent
yeah.
and like a little map of Las Vegas that shows an overpass. The cops won't hassle you here.
Yeah.
Good to go.
Yep.
Cool. Okay, so here we go. Tourist class accommodations are used. Flights generally depart between 3 p.m. and 10 p.m. Not bad. And return between 6 a.m. and 1 p.m. So it seems normal.
Yep, that part was the okay
And
part.
flights may include stopovers, layovers, and changes of plane. So how far could
Yeah, you're like you want to go to San Diego from Boise? They're like, we're gonna fly you to like
East
Chicago,
Coast, New York, Chicago Airport?
and like
We're gonna bounce your ass around.
You're gonna change planes.
We've actually, we need you to get out, and you're gonna be helping to load the plane.
Yeah.
So they just give you a vest, and you're like, "What do you mean?"
Yeah, they mail you.
Oh no,
a vest.
no, you have to work. No, you gotta load the plane.
Yeah, you got to make it look like you work.
Get
there.
out. There's the access right there.
All right, keep going.
You're in charge of fueling. Don't fuck up.
Yeah.
Oh, somebody get ran over? Perfect. This certificate is for 2 adults only. All taxes are included.
Nice. No, read the back.
Taxes included. Wow.
Yeah. This is the best
How
part.
to get your trip. Pay your reservation deposit. Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
Once we receive your certificate, we will mail you a deposit request letter. God, with the fucking paperwork.
Yeah, it's not easy.
I mean, this is an entire tree at this point.
Yeah.
You simply have to sign and mail. Have to sign and mail back to us with your $100 fully refundable reservation deposit. You can pay the reservation deposit with a personal check, cashier's check, or a money order. 2, make your reservation. After we receive your deposit, we will mail you your reservation letter with instructions to call our customer service department at 1-800 blah 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 so you can make your reservation. So now we're at
What?
2 to 4 weeks on top of
I think 3.
the original snail mail, which is going to be 3 to 5 business days. So we're at 5 weeks so far.
Right.
And then we will mail you. So now we're at 6 weeks total transit time in the future. The reservation letter will have an expiration date 1 year from the day we print and mail it to you. When you call to schedule your departure date, we will help you find 3 dates.
Yeah, you don't get to pick.
Oh no, that are at least 60 days away and 30 days apart.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, dude.
We are happy to schedule your trip on any Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday where we have availability. So it has to be
No
on a
other
Monday,
days.
a Tuesday, or Wednesday. No other days.
Yeah.
60 days away and those 30 days apart. Generally, we do not have availability during major holiday convention periods.
Yeah.
It's Las Vegas.
like every day.
All of winter is a fucking... Every day is a convention day there.
Yeah.
After you have scheduled your departure date with your customer service department, we will mail you... Oh, my God. We'll mail you a confirmation receipt showing your departure date and destination. We suggest you call at least 7 months before your expiration date.
Yeah.
Okay. If you follow these simple rules,
Yeah, they're
simple rules.
Trying to tell you, it's very simple.
I need another sheet of paper to write down the rules,
Yeah, it's
or
so
at least
crazy.
a highlighter so I can
Figure out
go back
the
and
maze.
figure this shit out.
Yeah.
We guarantee you that one of your 3 dates will be selected. One of 3. Very nice. One of these will be selected. After you schedule your arrival date, oh, please tell me that the departure date is also 30 days. Oh, please. After you schedule your arrival date, we will call you and go over all the last minute details. During this call, you can buy an upgrade to a resort hotel. Here we go.
Yeah.
And upgrade your airfare to preferred flights. At this point, you can also cancel your departure date and receive a full refund of your deposit, or you can explore other discounted travel packages. Yet another way to sell you.
That's
Great.
It's littered.
Very cyclical here.
Yeah.
After you finalize everything with your travel rep, we will book and pay for your accommodations. Your travel package will be mailed at least 14 days prior to your arrival date. Your travel package will include the voucher. Your travel package will be mailed at least 14 days prior.
To taking off.
But that says mailed to 14 days before you take off. That's kind of close,
It
my
is
guy.
because they don't want you to go.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Whoops. Your
Yeah.
travel package will include the voucher you will use to check into your room and your airline tickets. Your deposit refund will be mailed 30 days after your trip. So they hang on your money for 30 days. They invest it for 30 It's at least 60 days away.
It's a lot of math, dude.
And then another 30 days after that, So
It's 90 plus days.
but you have to wait the 4 weeks to get the thing.
Yeah, call it 120 days or something.
So it's like 120 days. So
150
they have your
days.
money for 3 months minimum
yeah.
to invest.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, that's great.
it is fantastic.
That's great.
And then they I think they at the very end they talk about how you
Oh, on the back here?
yeah, there's more.
What the certificate does not include:
Yeah.
ground transportation, transfers, meals, incidentals.
The normals.
Hotel may ask for a credit card when you check in. What is the catch? Wow.
What's the catch?
What's
I
the
know.
catch, ladies and gentlemen? There really is no catch. Oh, really?
I know.
That's being like, that's like so many, like, dude, what's the catch? Like, if you were to catch a fish
Yeah.
and then Darren shows up and he's like, wait, you caught nothing. And you're like, the
Yeah,
fish is on the hook in front of me.
I know.
I just pull out of the water. And he's like, there is no catch here.
There's no catch.
There's no catch. There's no fish.
Yep.
There's no catch.
Yeah.
I caught some. Okay. Anyways.
Yeah.
We do realize that things can happen in life. Oh, wow. We're getting really philosophical here. But if you're not able to follow these instructions,
Fuck you.
you fucking idiot. That's kind of belittling me.
It really is.
Even if it's not your fault. What does that mean? What are you implying? That I'm retarded?
Yeah.
Okay. I basically just got called unreliable, stupid, and basically said that it's not your fault I'm retarded. Very nice. We're
Yeah.
not going to be able to book your accommodations.
Yeah. Sorry.
We are not sorry.
Sorry.
We're not able to make any reschedules.
Yeah.
Once we have once we have scheduled your arrival date, we cannot make name changes. You cannot buy or sell the certificate. You can't combine the certificate with any other certificate discount, special promo, or anything else. Don't try to combine it with anything else. This is not. You can't do it.
You can't do it.
Can't
Get the fuck out of here.
Uncombinable.
Yeah.
Any exceptions or special arrangements, strangely,
Yeah, like if you're
Weird.
in a wheelchair, they're like, fuck you.
for any reason, will incur additional fees. Oh, there we go.
Yep.
Even if it's not your fault you're in that wheelchair.
Yep.
Additional fees.
Yep. We're going to charge you more.
That's right. This certificate is only valid for the items described herein. No other representations, oral
Yeah, that-
or written, will be honored.
that
And
part's
that's
the
it.
boring part. Yeah.
Enjoy your trip.
Yeah. So there you go.
And then you have to sign this too.
Yep. We mail it all in.
The name of this is called Casablanca Express. Maybe
Yeah.
one of the shittiest names I've ever heard in my life. In Westlake, California.
It gives me.
Ugh.
It gives me South Park.
This is so South Park, dude.
When they,
It was a
the nipples.
timeshare version.
Yeah, but then what's the nipple one? Where they're like, tell
Time
me.
Warner Cable.
Yeah, it's Time Warner
A
Cable.
It says here at the bottom, a subsidiary of Time Warner Cable.
Yeah. That's exactly how it is. So
I've
It's-
read, understand, and agree.
it was extremely
And you
entertaining.
have to sign.
Yeah, you just sign and mail it. It's mailing in back and forth
It's
like a
mail
pen pal.
in, dude.
You have like a pen pal.
I want to know.
relationship.
I want to know the.
Air transportation. Who's the plane? Like, there's probably so many. They're probably like this. They're probably like, oh, checked bags. Oh, that will be an additional $100 each.
What if?
Like, you end up paying way more for the ticket than you would have just like bought on like Google Flights and just done it yourself.
What if the reason why those are the only airports that you can fly out of? I'm surprised. I would be super suspicious, ladies and gentlemen, if this said like, what is it called? Moses Lake.
Oh, like weird ones. Like,
Well, yeah, but I'm mainly saying like ones where you like instead of going to like a normal terminal, you're strangely off the beaten path. And you like
A little bit
you
off.
like they like there's like a security guy that like lets you through the barbed
Right.
wire fence, and you're like,
yeah.
"Where's the terminal?" And he's like, "Oh no, this is our training program," and you just flying with a bunch of people who is it's like their first time flying a plane, and that's how they get you there.
Yeah. I
It's
could
like in a
definitely,
Cessna.
I could definitely see like they have additional rules that they mail out to you. Be like, don't look up, don't look down. This plane has no windows.
We are not
the worst. Tiny seats.
we are not required by the FAA.
Yeah.
that's why it says that weird shit in the beginning.
Yeah,
What was it again?
Round trip air
Air
transportation.
transportation.
Yeah. Yeah, what does that mean?
It makes me suspicious
You're
that I'm getting
you're in
duct taped to the fucking wheel of a plane or some
you're
shit
in
like
a
that, dude.
FedEx like package, with a seat in it or something.
Yeah, you have to hold all your luggage.
Minimal breathing.
Yeah, it's like
Man.
high altitude, but it's
Yeah.
an open cabin,
Yep.
like how they used to fly in World War II, where the pilots have like the masks and the O2 feed, and you don't get shit,
You don't get any of that. That's extra.
and you're just
And
getting
you don't pay for it.
you're just
If you don't pay for it, you probably die.
yeah. We're
Yeah.
gonna get up to 30,000 feet where the
Yeah.
air is unbreathable to normal humans.
So
I hope you packed one of those emergency O2 tanks, and
yeah,
you're just like,
$1,000.
no,
No, wait.
wait.
Yeah. So I kind of feel like I want to still book
going.
it and go through the process
going.
and just figure out.
It doesn't say anything about, because your wife is not going to probably go on this, right?
I figure.
She might.
I don't know.
Well, she doesn't want to.
I don't
I'm
know.
signing myself up. And
Who says I want to?
I'm just we have to do this.
We could do this together.
We have to do this.
Yeah.
This has to be a thing,
That'd be pretty funny.
dude. Yeah.
Yeah. So
And we got to film and
the
record
whole thing.
all of it.
The whole thing.
The whole thing.
Yeah.
Will be documented.
Yeah. It will be documented.
This is awesome.
Exposed. I know. And maybe it's a really good time.
I actually kind of like
Which one did you go to? Would you go to Vegas?
Austin.
No. Well, you have to start there, I guess.
Well, yeah. We might as well fly somewhere and go to like Joe Rogan's fucking comedy thing.
Right. But
The comedy mothership. I mean, hey, like if we're getting a free return, we're basically, what my strategy is, we're using it as a free return flight. So we go from Austin to San Diego, because fuck Las Vegas.
Yeah.
Unless you want to meet my friend John and go shoot machine guns in the desert.
I mean, that's fun. But you can
Drive
do that
around
up here.
in Corvettes and be weirdly.
That'd be kind of fun to shoot machine guns out of Corvettes.
He'd probably do that.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Every time I meet him for an Airbnb in the South, he shows up with at the very least at least one AK-47 and at least a Makarov.
That's good.
So it's really great because you get those uppity neighbors.
I'm just not a fan of San Diego.
Yeah.
I mean, when are you gonna
Vegas
get there? You're gonna get a
sucks
yeah, but
dick,
you're just gonna
too.
get like a burrito. I guess San Diego's not bad though.
I mean,
San Diego is better than Vegas.
yeah,
they're not good options.
But if we turn the cameras off, we can loot a bunch of shit.
You want to know what the theory is?
We
My
can
wife-
loot for free in San Diego. We go to San Francisco.
My wife. Oh yeah, there we go. My wife came up with the
Actually,
idea.
can you loot for? No, San Diego is no looting, right? No, it kind of is, right?
It's all California, dude.
Yeah, so we can just go steal shit. We fly in on our free flights.
My wife had
and
the
just take a bunch of shit. Ask your
immediate-
wife what she wants. And
My
we'll go
wife
steal
had
it.
the immediate estimation that because we didn't say yes to everything, they probably had like their shit pamphlets to people who like they hand this one out.
Oh
So, like,
yeah,
I'm sure if we signed our
the
lives
other
away,
one opens up like a children's book.
yeah, and they're like
like
pick
a
whatever.
castle
Yeah,
pops out.
You just spent $10,000, so pick whatever.
It better be a
Here's free hairfare.
hair fair.
Yeah, hairfare.
It better be.
So I feel like they gave us
pamphlet.
like the one that's like, okay, you have to be a Quasimodo.
You
and,
should have
like,
talked
figure
to
it
the
all
other
out.
lady, dude.
I know we should call it. I feel bad for her.
Do you remember her name? Age?
She looked like a Linda.
Age?
Mid
Mid-50s?
58.
It's got to be
59.
50s. That's the yeah.
No significant other that I can tell.
Yeah. She's just
Like a plumpy pineapple
word.
and clearly dyed hair. Everyone had dyed hair there,
Except for
even the
you guys.
Gothic emo
Well,
girl.
Women don't count.
Yeah, I didn't. Clearly, my hair's not dyed. Yeah.
Women don't count when it comes
Yeah.
to the dyed hair.
There's one man walking around who I wish
Joe.
no, is a different sales rep, but he looked seasoned. He looked like he okay, I swear to Jesus, he had an Invicta watch. I looked. He had an
He
Invicta
did.
watch. He did. I'm
I
not
knew it.
I'm not
I knew
trying
it.
to add onto
Invicta
that.
and salesman.
Yeah.
Hand in hand.
He
Not car salesman, not
looked
like
like
shady
married
salesman.
to the tanning booth.
oh, perfect.
And he was like a solid mid 60s.
perfect. Yes.
And he had like very veiny structure. He had lots of veins popping. Like his head like had a lot
like
of
in
veins.
his face?
Yeah, lots of veins. And
Alcohol and cocaine, huh?
I don't know. And he
Do you have a
he
veiny,
also
big,
had,
big veiny red nose? Big veiny nose?
Yeah, he had
he's
a
drinking.
and he had a very he had very shiny shoes.
Of course.
And
That's a sign
with
of.
a gold square clasp on the top of them each, like kind of like a cartoon
Oh, yeah. I know the look.
shoes.
Yeah.
Like
A
Captain Hook
shitty gold
shoes.
buckle thing.
Yep.
What is that from?
Like like something that you buy somewhere weird that you wouldn't even think of.
Yeah, it's like the
Like Barnes and Nobles, like sells shoes or something. That's where you got them.
It's like the shoes that the Pilgrims wore,
Yeah,
but gold.
Yeah, not
Actually, I think they kind of were gold.
non-tainted ones. Like,
Yeah.
like out of the box, like taps. I feel like you just slap some metal on the
300,
bottom.
200
of the tap
something
shoes.
years later.
Yeah, like he's probably
No, 300 years later. 400, 500 years later.
Yeah,
No,
Yeah.
wait,
300.
400 years. 400, 500.
Yeah, we were right. 400.
Yeah, about that.
yeah. So that's that. That's all
Dude,
I got.
We're sending it.
Yeah,
We got to do this. We got to go through with it.
yeah. So everybody, stick around.
We're gonna give you the ins and outs of how
travel.
of free travel.
You might like
We'll let
it.
you know. 3 hours and
A couple weeks. There's going to be a process.
3 hours a couple weeks. It's 90 days. Like minimum was what?
I don't know. There's so many weeks.
I
involved.
counted 6 weeks of
just back and forth.
just mail.
yeah. Can't call us.
6 weeks of mail.
Yeah. So
Can't call us.
we
unless
should call
we-
the customers. We should call customer service.
You
do a
have
prank
to.
call.
You have to.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
That would be the fucking best. Okay.
You have to.
We'll end the year next episode with a prank call.
A prank call, and also us showing and sending off the brochure.
Yeah, we do like a little send off.
Yes.
We'll make it all like a Christmas card.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be kind of nice.
Yeah, it's like you sending off your little son on a
Yeah,
triple
do like the
way,
little
a trip abroad, like how parents used to do back in the day.
We should just severely fuck this up, like writing poor handwriting.
No,
like,
no,
just
no.
give them a
We
hard
can't fuck
time.
this up.
No?
We're going
okay,
all
okay,
out.
Okay.
There's
We'll do
always another one.
Yeah, we'll do it.
We can literally
Okay.
go online and just
everybody
look for
have
shit
a
like this.
wonderful time, a good happy morning, a good happy night,
or midday,
or
good happy midday,
Don't get scammed, and,
or do and let us know.
and do let us know.
Yeah. If you do get scammed, turn us on to scam.
Yeah. 1-800-SCAM boys.
We'll show up.
Yeah.
We show up for them scams.
Yeah,
I'm down.
I'm down for that.
I'm down to go down the
We should
rabbit hole.
call more scams. If you have a scam or a number, just message us. Like, give us a number that we can call. We'll call them. We'll rascal them around. Dirty Rascals Incorporated. Dirty
Rascaling, dude.
Right. Dirty Rascal
Heck,
Incorporated.
yes.
So,
All right.
have a good time.
Catch y'all later.
Peace out. Eat shit. Bye.
Good night. Die. In your sleep.
Did you like that show? Don't care. Like and subscribe right now, Buster. And remember, you are not my dad.